Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to the biology class. We have started with the morphology and anatomy of the morphology as well as anatomy of the frog. So, morphological structure, it is consisting of ball, that is the skin is moist. Okay, four limbs, head limbs are there. Okay, and after that the head and the trunk is present. Head is having the bulged eyes, and tympanum is representing the ears. Okay, and bilobed tongue is present. Understood? And we have completed anatomical system we have completed, okay, and also respiratory systems we have completed in the last class, and also today we are going to start with the excreta. Go through that all the things which are very important for your exams. Okay, very much it is reduced. Cockroach, complete cockroach part has been removed, and only you are going to study about earthworm as well as the frog. So coming to the excretory system. So excretion means elimination of nitrogenous waste from the body of the frog. That is called excretory system. We have to see no diagram for this. Okay, there is no diagram for this. So there are important diagram, that is reproductive system of the frog. There you will be coming across with the only diagram, but here theoretically you should know what parts are present in the frog. Okay. Now excretory system of frog. So frog excretory system with elimination of the waste. Excretory system consists of, okay, excretory system consists of following parts like pair of kidney. They consist of pair of kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and cloaca. Okay, these are the excretory system. And if you see, these are what? These are present in the excretory system of the frog. Okay. Next, coming to the next point, that is, these are compact, dark red bean-shaped structure. Okay, how kidney are present, ureters are present, where they are located. If you take the second point, if you take these excretory system are red color structure. Okay, they are compact, dark. Okay, they are compact, dark red, bean-shaped, structure. Okay, located posterior body. They are located at the posterior. Okay, in the body cavity. They are located in the body cavity on both the side of the side of vertebral column. Means the kidney, the excretory system are located on both the side of the vertebral column. Okay, so this is the second point. So how it is? They are dark, compact. They are dark reddish in color, bean-shaped structure. Posterior. Anterior means upper. Posterior means lower body cavity. On either side of the vertebral column, we will see the excretory system. So this is the second point, right? Next. In case of third point, so each kidney have several structural functional units, okay, which is called as uriniferous tubules or nephrons are present. What are these? Uriniferous tubules or nephrons. Uriniferous tubules or nephrons are present in each kidney. Each kidney, these are several, these are each kidney and they act as a structural and functional unit. Okay, they act as a structural and functional units. This is third point. Remember in the flow chart so that it will be easy for you to remember these points. Okay? Uriniferous tubules or they are like a cells now. In kidney, we have special cells or units. They are called nephrons. Okay, which is also called urine. In each kidney, there are structural and functional units which are named as nephrons. What it is called? It is called as nephrons. Understood? What are parts? Pair of kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, cloaca. So instead of anus, we are using cloaca opening. And they are red, compact. They are located at the posterior in the body cavity between the two vertebral column. And each kidney are having structural and functional units which are called as nephrons or uriniferous tubules. Next point is about in male frog if you take. Okay, the fourth point. Particularly in male frog, the two ureters emerge out from the kidney. So in the male, because in female it is changing, the two ureters emerge from from the kidney and each emerge from the kidney. They act as urinogenital system and that opens into they act as a urinogenital duct. Now what happens is the diagram, if you see the kidney, in the kidney, the diagram why we are not drawing now, remember this theoretical. In reproductive system, we have to draw the diagram. There you will come to know in male and female reproductive system we are drawing separately. Particularly in the male frog, the excretory system, the kidney, two ureters are coming out. Okay, they are coming out and they are acting as a urinogenital duct. Urinogenital duct. Okay, urinogenital duct which opens into cloaca. Okay, this is in case of male frog. In case of male frog, what happens? Two ureters are emerging from the kidney. Okay, they are emerging from the kidney, and each duct act as a urinogenital duct. Okay, urine also and the gametes also they are going to later will come to know. So both the ureters which are coming out from the two ureters are coming out, emerging out from the kidney, act as a urinogenital duct that opens into the cloaca. Now, in case of female, okay. In case of female frog, the ureters, the fallopian tube, that is oviduct, opens separately. They are opens separate into cloaca. Okay, they are opening separately into cloaca, right? What is going on here in male and female? What happens in male? Two ureters are emerging out from the kidney. Two ureters act as some duct, some passage. Urinogenital duct. We will call it as urinogenital duct and opens into cloaca. Okay, urine as well as the male gametes enter into the common point, common ureters. But in case of the female, what happens? Ureter is opening separately and oviduct is also opening separately into cloaca. Okay, where? Into cloaca. Understood? They are going to be open separately into cloaca. Okay, so you can see here into cloaca. Next, after this, next coming to that is the female. They will open into ureter separately. Oviduct is opening separately into the cloaca. Later we will come to know the diagram and you will understand this point. After female, this urinary bladder is also there. Okay, we have pair of kidney, this point. Okay, inside the kidney, nephrons are also present. Ureters, in male ureters, they are called urinogenital duct. And now coming to the next point, that is urinary bladder. Now, what about urinary bladder right here? The urinary bladder which are opening into ventral side of the rectum. The urinary bladder are opening into ventral side of rectum which opens into again cloaca. See, kidney extends to ureters opening into cloaca. Again one more, urinary bladder, a thin walled. It is a thin wall which are opening into ventral side of the rectum. Rectum is that part where temporarily there is a storage of the nitrogenous waste. and which will be eliminated out through the cloaca. Okay, urinary bladder is also one more organ where it is opening into ventral side and opens into the cloaca. Next, the frog. Next point, that is the frog is going to be excreted. Next point, the frog excrete. This will be sixth point. Okay, next seventh point we are going to discuss. The frog is excreting. The frog excrete what? One mark question, 2 marks question they will be asking. The frog is excreting. Excreting, the frog excreta is urea. The organisms which excrete urea, they are called ureotelic animals. This is another point. What you have to remember? Frog excretes urea. The organism, any animals, those which will excrete urea, that animals are considered to be as ureotelic animals. Especially if you take fishes, water animals, they will excrete ammonia. So they are amyotelic animals. These are excreting urea. So these are considered to be a ureotelic animal. Some amino acids are there which are some excrete uric acid. So they are ureotelic animals. Okay. So especially we are talking about the frog. The frog excrete urea. So these are called ureotelic organisms or animals. Next. So the excretory waste. Now the last point is the excretory which we will consider as excretory waste, how they are going to purify, the excretory waste passed to the kidney. Yes, first the excretory waste is collected from where? The excretory waste is collected from the different body parts and blood. After that, they are passed to the kidney. In kidney, with the help of nephrons and all, the blood is going to be purified. And after entering the blood, which is consisting of excretory waste, different waste, toxins, drugs, everything, whatever is present, chemicals, the deoxygenated blood, whatever, that blood is passed to the kidney, and the blood is what? And the waste is excreted. Okay, the waste is excreted. This is the last point. Okay, try to understand all the points. In short, I have explained all the points, each and every point. So you should understand what we have studied. Excretory system is made up of kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, cloaca. Kidney is compact posterior between the two vertebral column. The kidney are present. Two kidneys are between the vertebral column. And the kidneys are having the structural and functional units which are called what? Nephrons or uriniferous tubules. And coming to the ureters, in male and female it is separate. In a male, reproductive system and uterus are connected. There is no separate opening in cloaca. But in female, we have studied So ureters as well as the oviduct are separately opening into cloaca. Okay, and now in male, two ureters which are emerging out from the kidney, they are called urinogenital duct, means it is a common. Ureters are common for collecting the sperm and also collecting the urine. And next one, urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is another organ where it is opening into cloaca. Okay, and next, this opening urinary bladder is thin walled and it is opening at the dorsal fins band. A ventral side it is going to be open to the rectum, lower side, what you see. So which is opening where in the cloaca only. Now the frog excrete, the frog whatever is being excreting waste, that is urea. Okay, so these organisms are considered to be as ureotelic animals. And the excretory waste, how the excretions will take place? First, what happened? The waste will be collected from the body and added into the blood. And the blood is taken to the kidney for purification, for removal of the nitrogen waste. Okay, so this is about the excretory system. Next, let us go for the another topic, that is endocrine and nervous system. Next topic of a frog, endocrine. They also have glands, nervous system, well developed nervous system. So let us list out what all the parts are present. So first thing, these are having neural system and endocrine system. Okay, they have what two types of system? They have neural system, okay, and endocrine system. Complete this chemical coordination. They have two systems. That is, one is called as what? Neural system and endocrine system. They have divided here. Now, endocrine system, if you take, they are having or they secrete. Endocrine system is what? They are going to secrete different hormones. They are going to secrete different hormones. Okay, and they also have different types of glands like pituitary, glands, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, thymus, then they also have adrenal, okay, all the variety adrenal, pancreatic, pineal, pancreatic, pineal, adrenal glands. These are all glands located in the frog. Okay, being a small animal, they have all the glands, okay, which are going to secrete various hormones. Okay, they have a thyroid gland, okay, parathyroid, thymus, okay, then pituitary, pineal gland, pancreas, adrenal, gonads are the, this is the first point, remember. This is the first point of what? Endocrine system. Now coming to the neural system. If we talk about the neural system, so next one, neural system. These are organized. These are organized in central nervous system. These are organized into central nervous system. Okay, they are organized into central nervous systems. Just as I erasing this. So clear endocrine system. They secrete various hormones, and we are not discussing all these things because we have one more chapter where in humans we are going to study in detail about these glands. But in case of a frog, just remember the names of the glands. Okay, so now these are consisting neural system. If you take, they are organized into central nervous system. So I need some space, so I'll erase this. These central nervous system are having brain and spinal cord. They are having brain, spinal, organized into CNS, having brain and spinal cord, and also they also have PNS, cranial and okay. Again, this PNS or of the peripheral nervous system. Okay, peripheral nervous system which consists of nerve, that is cranial and spinal nerves. This consists of cranial and spinal nerves. Okay, PNS are next ANS. So autonomous nervous system, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Parasympathetic, sympathetic as well as parasympathetic. Endocrine system, very simple, name different glands we have written, but in advance the brain is also well developed here. Okay, the neural system is present, having divided into CNS, PNS, ANS. Okay, so the CNS includes brain, spinal cords are also present. Peripheral nervous system nerves, cranial nerves are there. Okay, cranial nerves are there. Then spinal nerves are there. Sympathetic and parasympathetic are present. Okay, so ANS, PNS, CNS. In case of cranial nerves, so here cranial nerves, 10 pairs of cranial nerves will be present. Okay, they are the cranial nerves. How many? 10 pairs of cranial nerves are present. So these cranial nerves are coming from the brain. From where they are coming? They are coming from the brain. If we talk about the brains are enclosed by the bony structure. Okay, the brain is well protected by the bony structure called cranium. Protected, the brain is protected by the cranium. Okay, this is for protected. Okay, so brain is protected by the cranium. And let us see brain. The brain are divided. What are the brain? Are divided into forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Okay. 10 pairs of cranial. What 10 pairs of cranial nerves are there which are coming from the brain? The brain is well protected by the bony structure which is called cranium. Now brain is divided into, so especially the brain, if we talk about very little bit detail about the brain is divided into forebrain, then midbrain, okay, forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Okay, the brain has been divided into three parts: forebrain, midbrain, as well as the hindbrain. Forebrain have again different parts, that is olfactory lobes. Okay, the forebrain have olfactory. We are not studying any functions and structure, just name them, that's it. Olfactory lobes are present, means all the brain is having the forebrain which is having the different parts. Olfactory lobes, paired cerebral hemisphere, okay. Paired cerebral hemisphere means the baby. They are present in the babies. Hemispheres are present. And unpaired diencephalon. They also consist of unpaired diencephalon. Okay, forebrain is having three parts: olfactory lobes for smell and all olfactory lobes are there. Cerebral hemisphere is there. Unpaired, just remember these parts what are present in the forebrain. Next, coming to the midbrain, they have a pair of optic nerves. They consist of pair of optic nerves. Okay, the midbrain consists of optic nerves which is related to the eyes. Next one. After this, hindbrain consists of cerebellum and medulla oblongata. Hindbrain consists of cerebellum and medulla oblongata. So, forebrain have olfactory paired cerebral hemisphere, unpaired diencephalon. Midbrain is having pair of optic nerves, and hindbrains, they are having two parts. One is cerebellum back. Hind means back, mid. Forebrain means front side. So even in human beings also you have the same parts, which you are going to repeat this. But for frog we are not going to study in detail what is this and all. Because next in future chapters we are going to discuss this topic again. So hindbrain is having cerebellum, medulla oblongata. Now this medulla oblongata possesses foramen magnum. Change the color. This medulla oblongata possesses foramen magnum. This will possess out. Okay, they are going to possess out as foramen magnum. Okay, this foramen magnum continue as a spinal cord. Continue as spinal cord. Okay, they will continue as a spinal cord and enclosed in vertebral column. These are enclosed in vertebral column. So what is going on? Try to understand point wise each and every point. Medulla oblongata almost at the back side, which is connected to the vertebral column. So this medulla oblongata will form foramen magnum and enter inside the vertebral column, enclosed by vertebral column. The foramen magnum will continue inside the spinal cord. Spinal cord is there. Inside the spinal cord, the foramen magnum enters. This will be surrounded by the, enclosed by the vertebral column. Okay, this is enclosed by the vertebral column. So this is about the what, that is endocrine and nervous system. So it has nervous system also, endocrine system also. Endocrine system, all the glands are present, whereas neural system CNS, PNS, ANS. Okay. So in case of the CNS, brain, spinal cord are present. So if you take brain is well protected in the head region. Brain is well protected by the bony structure called cranium. And the brain is divided into forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Just remember the parts. Olfactory lobes where they are located, forebrain of the frog. Okay, unpaired diencephalon is there. Paired cerebral hemisphere. Just here, they have introduced the names. Later, you will be studying in detail. Midbrain have pair of optic nerves, and hindbrain is having cerebellum as well as medulla oblongata, which possess out foramen. Now medulla oblongata will form foramen magnum, which enters into spinal cord and enters by vertebral column. Very simple. Understood? Next, we will be studying about the sensory and reproductive system. Tomorrow we will complete this chapter. Okay, thank you, students.